Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is the start to, I guess you could call it the fourth moving vlog. It's more so just a weekend in my life that's very focused on my apartment and some moving updates that you guys haven't seen. It's actually been a little bit over a week since I last picked up the vlog camera. I've just been editing all of the footage that I did have and taking some time to breathe, get adjusted to the apartment. I had a really busy work week this week, so focusing on that and then just giving time for some things to deliver, kind of figure out what I need still and stuff like that. But I wanted to take you guys along for my weekend and give you the apartment updates that you all have been asking for. First thing on the agenda today is breakfast, and then I had a bunch of packages come in yesterday, so I'll do a quick unboxing of those and show you guys a quick overview of some stuff that I've picked up in the last week or so, like I said, and then go from there. I have a little bit of organizing I need to do today and definitely need to vacuum and clean up the apartment a bit. So that's kind of what is on the schedule for today, but I just wanted to quickly hop on and start off the video. As you guys just saw, I finished eating breakfast. Sorry if you can hear Leo jumping in all of the boxes that I'm about to show you guys. I feel like this lighting is making me look borderline ill right now, but I'd like to assure everybody at home that I'm fine. This lighting is just not the most flattering. Maybe I can save it with color correcting. But like I was saying, I picked up a few things from Target, Amazon, and then I have a PR package that I want to show you guys. So I'm going to dive into that. The first thing that I picked up from Target is this steel dish organizer for pans and pot lids, which if you watched my second moving vlog, maybe, I don't remember, they're all like blurring together honestly, but I have all of my pans and pots and stuff like that under my sink. I think keeping them there makes the most sense right now, but I wanted to get something just to organize them so that they weren't touching the pipes. And when I pull out the top of the faucet, like the chain in the bottom will hit the pan sometimes. So I just wanted to get something to get those out of the way. This was like $14, pretty substantial too compared to a lot of other dish rack organizer type things that I've seen. So excited to test this out. I'm not 100% sure this is gonna work, but I feel like regardless we could make it work. I also picked up some generic cleaning supplies and stuff like that, but I figured that wasn't worth showing in the haul. Sorry for the angle switch. I feel like this lighting might be a little bit better. But like I was saying, I picked up two bowls from Target as well. They're just this matte black finish with little spot detailing. I'm not sure if that's picking up on camera, but I got these hopefully to replace Leo's current food and water bowls, just because he's getting a little bit bigger and stronger and he's able to basically knock over the water. So if he flips over his water while I'm at work, obviously he doesn't have water to drink. So I'm hoping that these are just a little bit heavier and bigger so that he can't knock them over, but they're still relatively narrow and wide. So I'm hoping that this is a good fit, but if he doesn't end up liking them or eating out of them, I'll just use them. I still think they're really cute and good bowls to have, you know, like you're always gonna need bowls. Moving on, the next place I made an order from was Amazon. Again, some of this is Leo related, so sorry if those of you watching it don't have a cat, but the first thing I picked up for him is similar to the food and water bowls, and it's a little silicone mat to put everything on. I looked at a couple different brands of just like silicone food mats, and I really liked this one just because it was so minimal, but it still had a little bit of a lip, so that hopefully that catches the water and food from spilling out everywhere else. But I think this is just like a good thing to have. Hopefully it will protect the floors a little bit more. Ideally, this would make it easier for him to eat as well. If he spills anything out of the bowl, I feel like it'll be easier to pick up from the silicone than the hardwood. So excited to test this out with his new bowls and see if he will eat out of it. The last Leo related thing I picked up is this litter mat. I'm hoping that if I put this near his litter box, when he jumps out, the extra litter will fall in here. It's kind of multi-layered. You can see here the litter is supposed to fall through this layer, and then you can just like dump it out the bottom. Not completely sold on this. It looks a little bit cheaper than I hoped it would. And honestly, I might get a second one of those silicone food mats and see if that works, because I feel like it'd be the same thing, like just something somewhat sticky to absorb the litter. The next thing I picked up is a new set of water filters for my favorite water filter in the fridge. I use this in college all the time, and then when I moved to DC, my old fridge had a water dispenser. This one doesn't. So this is just the Soma water filters. I have the pitcher in the fridge. Like I said, I absolutely love it. I think it fills so much faster than a Brita. It looks so much nicer in the fridge, and I feel like I used to talk about this brand all the time on my channel, but if you are in the market for a new water filter, I would really recommend looking into this over a Brita. It's just a little bit more sustainable, way more aesthetically pleasing, and just better all around the board in my humble opinion. And the last thing I picked up from Amazon is this clear storage container to go on the door of my bathroom cabinet. I really liked this one specifically because it just kind of mounts on the door instead of going over it. You guys know I love the look of these containers, and I like that it doesn't go over the door just because I feel like sometimes with cabinets, if they're heavier over the cabinet organizers, it starts to affect the way that the cabinet opens because the hinges start to shift. Maybe it's just me, but I'm hoping that this will work a little bit better. I guess it's the same weight on the door. I don't know. We'll see. You guys will see in a minute when I put this in the bathroom, but I have high hopes. I feel like it's a good set of dimensions to hold everything and all the cords and stuff like that. And the last package I have to show you guys is from Smart Sweets. They were kind enough to send over like a little sampler of some of their best candies. I feel like most people are familiar with Smart Sweets by now, but if you aren't, it's basically a healthier version of candy that isn't absolutely terrible for you or filled with a bunch of weird filler ingredients to make it like sugar-free or, you know, whatever that is. So I'm super excited to test some of these out. I've tried the fruity gummy bears and the peach rings before, and I did really like them, but I know that they've dropped some more flavors recently. They have like sour watermelon, sour like buddies is what we're gonna call them. Like I said, peach rings, fruity gummy bears, sour gummy bears, kind of like a take on Swedish fish. So I will keep you guys updated on my favorites of these. I want to say I have some sort of coupon code or link in my description that if you follow, you get a discount. So I'll make sure to have that down below. Not sponsored, just in case you guys want to try them out. I know they're not in stores everywhere yet, but if you were curious like me, I think there's a discount code down there. Leo's behavior today is unreal. That is everything that I wanted to show you guys though. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of this away, and then I need to clean the apartment. Like I said, I'll show you guys in a second, but it is pretty dirty in here. So I think the plan is to just kind of take it room by room, clean what needs to be cleaned, and then I will show you guys like a quick overall apartment update because I can't remember what you all have seen. I think there's a few new updates since I vlogged last week. First thing we need to tackle today is the bathroom. It's not out of control messy, but definitely it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And then once everything is cleaned later, I'm gonna go ahead and like wipe down all the countertops, clean the toilet, stuff like that. Looking a lot better in here. I went ahead and moved some of this stuff over. Even though this is a little bit more cluttered, I think it actually opens up a lot of counter space. So not like a great solution, but for the time being, I feel like this definitely works. And then this is cleaned up over here a little bit. I'm eventually gonna get some more eucalyptus for in here. And then this organizer actually worked really well. Leo is very interested in it, but this just holds everything that I use on pretty much a daily basis. So my curler, straightener, brush, all of my like hair ties and stuff like that are in there. And then just a clip. And then I have my Revlon Pro One Step, whatever it's called, back there because I don't use it super often. So I don't necessarily need it right up front, but I think this looks much better than it did. apartment is looking much better than it did this morning. I feel like I always feel better once my space is like clean, everything's put away, everything's dusted, all of that good stuff. So I definitely want to show you guys the updates to the apartment since the last time we've seen it. But before that, I feel as though it is critical that we discuss Evermore. This is me formally requesting everybody to pause the video and comment your top 3 songs. I know 3 is a small number, but I feel as though that tells me all I need to know. I've only listened through the album like probably 2 or 3 times now, but my initial top 3 picks would be Willow, No Body, No Crime, and Tolerate It. I've been seeing a lot of hate on No Body, No Crime on Twitter, and I think it's one of her best songs. I really, truly do. This album was such a pleasant surprise, I think, for all of us, and based on the Easter eggs, there might be a 3rd one coming. Which, I mean, I can't emotionally handle a 3rd album. I just feel like I couldn't, in good conscience, continue this vlog without giving Evermore its own moment. So now that we have, I will flip you guys around and show you the apartment. Starting off with the kitchen, I don't think too much has changed since the last time I vlogged. You guys saw I put the little organizer under there. I have hand soap now. Menorah is out. I got a parking ticket last week, so that's on the fridge so that I don't forget to pay it. I did a little bit of organizing in the actual fridge, and I think this looks much better than it did last week. I ended up taking out one of the shelves just because honestly I didn't need that much space, and I found that it was just so much less overwhelming this way for me. So pretty basic stuff. I have these little fruit and veggie containers from CB2, I want to say, that I am obsessed with. I think they're just so cute and make grabbing things like raspberries or, you know, tomatoes, just small, like not finger foods, but things that you would snack on, so much more accessible. So that is the kitchen update. I feel like I already showed you guys the bathroom, so I'm not going to waste your time there. I put out the new setup for Leo. He seems to like it so far, but I'm obviously going to monitor him throughout the next day or so and make sure that he's still eating and drinking as much as he should be. The living room is pretty similar from the last time that you guys saw it as well. I didn't end up liking that litter mat, so I'm gonna go ahead and return it. This is probably the biggest addition to the apartment, and it's this little plant stand from Wayfair. I wanted to get something that would boost the plants up, one, so that they could get a little bit more light, and 2, so that Leo couldn't get into them. So most of them are chilling here. This one's Riley's. I'm babysitting it while she is at her uncle's. And then I have a couple more over here that I need to find homes of. This one's Riley's as well, but as far as these 3, I'm not 100% sure where they need to go yet. I might put that shelf up there, or I'm thinking that circle mirror there. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then I just started putting out a few of the little decor items that I had in my last apartment. So I had this little mirror, rock, candles everywhere. Anything that I put on the coffee table, Leo just ends up knocking off. So I just have coasters and the remote there for now. Honestly, this table's getting pretty scratched up just from eating off of it and Leo jumping on it more often, but it was $40 from Walmart, so I'm not too concerned about that. But that is the current status of the living room. It's definitely coming together. And then I don't think there's been any changes in the bedroom either. Again, I just put out some of the decor pieces I had in my last apartment. I definitely think this is going to switch up at some point. I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do here, because putting something on the wall there would look weird in my opinion because of the door. I feel like it would just be off center. So I think I'm gonna get a second TV for in here just because I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions for this. And then same thing with this massive curved wall over here. I just don't know what to do with this space because it's so large, but kind of awkward to hang things on because of the curve. I think I'm gonna get a, what the fuck is that called? Curtain rod, and extend it an extra foot that way and hang some of my old drapes just to give the illusion of bigger windows. And I think that'll just make the room look a little bit more cozy. But considering we're 1 week in, I'm feeling pretty good about the space. I think this was a really good addition to the apartment, and I like that the black matches the coffee table and the bottom of the media stand. I feel like it just is starting to pull everything together, and once I get some stuff on the walls, it'll look a lot more homey. hours since I last checked in with you guys. I think the last clip I showed was me making lunch, and then I just spent a couple hours editing videos and responding to emails. But I just got ready for the night, so I wanted to quickly show you guys my outfit. Pretty basic outfit, but I'm just meeting friends outside at a beer garden for like 1 or 2 drinks. But these earrings are from Amazon, tie tank is from Princess Polly, and then my jeans are Urban Outfitters. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my Adidas sneakers and then probably grab my leather jacket just because I'm sure it'll get colder as the sun goes down. It's weirdly nice in DC today. It's like 65 degrees, which it hasn't been in so long. So I'm gonna go ahead and meet up with my friends, and then I'll check in with you guys when I get home. I don't know if this is too casual of an angle for vlogging, but we're gonna go with it anyway. It is currently Sunday afternoon, 5:10 p.m. and I am just now picking up the camera. It's not focusing on that. Oh, you just saw it there for a second. I ended up staying out much later than I anticipated last night, and as a result of that, I'm not feeling my best today. So I definitely have not had the most productive day. I am now drinking some kombucha to tell my gut health that I'm really sorry for what I've put it through. But like I was saying, it's like 5 o'clock right now. I woke up this morning and posted today's vlog, and then edited everything that I had filmed yesterday for this vlog, and then have literally just been watching Shameless on my couch since. I've taken 2 showers today, just because I needed the extra warmth. Not sure if that's a relatable hangover issue for anybody else, but that's just what I felt I had to do, so we did it. Honestly, I don't even think I'm feeling sick from the alcohol that I drank, because I didn't have that much. I think it's because of all the cheese I ate yesterday. I feel like I have this like upper pain in my abdomen from cheese. So I mean, that's what I'm working with this Sunday. If anybody wants to comment down below what like their Sunday scaries are, that would be great. I think this is gonna be a little one take moment for today's portion of the weekend in my life, just because obviously I'm a bit of a hot mess right now. So yeah. This has been my view for most of the day. Little Leo has been keeping me company, and I've been watching a concerning amount of Shameless. Pretty uneventful Sunday in my life, but I figured I would be honest with you all instead of piecing together some like montage of me being super productive from another day. But if literally anybody is still watching, feel free to leave a comment or DM me on Instagram, tweet me, anything like that, of what videos you want to see, what you want to see more of on my channel, less of on my channel. I am really trying to figure out how I want to build out my content for the new year and stuff like that. So I'm open to suggestions and want to hear what you guys want to see. But yeah, I think that's probably where I will wrap up this weekend's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support. I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.